identify themselves by completing a blue speaker card and to give the card to the city clerk. Each person will have up to 3 minutes to speak. The city clerk will call upon those who wish to speak. And a reminder, this is Fountain Valley. We are always very respectful of each other. We listen to what everybody has to say and gives everybody an opportunity to do so. With that being said, do we have any requests to speak?
We have a couple of requests to speak. The first is Katy Wright.
Katie.
Greetings again, Mayor and Council. I was hesitant to bring this up because it makes me sound like I want to play the victim, and I do not. On January 17th, I attended a public meeting. It's one that most people don't bother attending. It was the interviews for the Planning Commission and a few other positions. I was only able to stay for a brief time. Before the meeting began, the mayor asked me, Katie, don't you think that you're, and I'm paraphrasing. I don't want to indicate this is a direct quote. I can't directly quote, but it's paraphrasing. Katie, don't you think that your presence here would make the candidates nervous? And I thought about it, and I said, no, I don't think so, because they are going to be interviewed by all 5 of you good people for a position where they will be in the hot seat, sitting up here, answering questions, asking questions, giving opinions, making determinations, televised. If my presence is going to upset them, maybe they shouldn't be applying for a position like that. Paraphrasing. You then asked me the question a second time, and I said, no, I don't think so. I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think my presence here will intimidate anyone. Mind you, this was a public meeting, posted as such. So the first interviewer was interviewed, and I learned a lot about how the interview process goes. Not going to say anything. Anybody that wanted to know could be there and could know. And after the first interview took place, I said, you know, Mr. Mayor, let me ask the other council members, do you think that my presence here is intimidating to any of the candidates? And I already knew Kim Constantine's take on it was this is a public meeting, and I can't paraphrase exactly what was said, but then I was briefly surprised because at that moment, Councilmember Harper said, no, Katie, you belong here. This is a public meeting. And that was very heartening to me to hear someone say that to me at that point in time, because at that point in time I felt like I was made to feel unwelcome at a public meeting. And that's the only reason I'm here sharing this. Because I do come to public meetings, I learn a lot. I find it important to share what I learn, so that's why I'm sharing this. And I know it's a difference of opinion. It's a simple difference of opinion between you and I. You repeated it at the mayor's breakfast the next morning, and I still disagree with your opinion. And I really think you might reconsider putting the person who is at a public meeting on a spot like that, just for attending. Thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you, Katie. And just a reminder, too, we are not allowed as a council to respond in any way to unscheduled matters.